Hi, everybody. Welcome back to today's edition of Blockchain and Crypto with your host, Kyle Ellicott. It is April 16th. We've got a lot to run through. It's been a busy week. We had coin offering earlier this week. We had all-time highs for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, for DeFi, total value locked. We had tons of new funding, big announcements all around the industry, but we're not done yet. So we're going to run through it. But first, a big thank you to the LATOKEN team and to Maria for making today's episode of Blockchain and Crypto possible. And make sure to check us out on LATOKEN.com to hear more today's news, along with VCTV, as we're about to have investors in about 15 minutes come together with me to break all of this down and to talk about early stage startups along with tokenization and blockchain as a whole. So make sure to join us on VCTV. Check it out, LATOKEN.com. That being said, it's time for the rundown. All right, let's get into this. First and foremost, we've got all kinds of talk about Dogecoin. I'm going to stay away from that today, but make sure you check it out. There's headlines everywhere. But first and foremost, most importantly today, Mark Cuban, owner of the Dallas Mavericks, also of Shark Tank, has made a very strategic investment in the NFT, non-fungible token, data aggregator known as CryptoSlam, through his venture capital entity, Radical Investments. Now, real quick, let's break this down. CryptoSlam, we've talked a lot and we've mentioned them a lot here on Blockchain and Crypto, because when you look at a lot of what's happening in the NFT space right now, not everything from a data perspective is all on one site. Nonfungible.com did an awesome report, told us $2 billion in transaction volume in Q1. Guess what? They did not include NBA Top Shot. NBA Top Shot is actually data, their data is actually aggregated on CryptoSlam and not on other sites. So cryptoslam.io, great site to check out if you haven't and you're looking at NFTs and you want to see deep, detailed data, whether that be 24 hours, 7 days, 30 days, 90 days, all time, etc. They've got a ton of some of the NFT projects out there, so you can see deep data in terms of transactions and individuals as well. So congratulations to Mark Cuban and the team at Radical Investments on that investment. Next up, big news that bled through the night, and that was that Rothschild Investment Corporation purchased over 265,000 shares of Grayscale's Ethereum Trust, also known as ETH, yesterday. This was marking its first ever investment into ETH and also one of the biggest asset managers in the world making their move into blockchain. Now, according to the filing, this was done on March 31st, so we just now are finding out about it today, which made big news yesterday. It was about $4.75 million worth of the trust at that time. So big move by, again, another financial institution and asset manager. Speaking of finance and the world that is, Dick Parsons, who served as the chair of Citigroup during the financial crisis of 2009, along with the Rockefeller Foundation and a few other organizations, has joined the board of Cello. Excited to see where this goes. Not much more detail on this story at the moment, but it's a big power move in, again, the decentralized finance or fintech space, if you will. So we'll continue to follow that story as we go. Also, DeFi, TVL, total value locked. We spoke about this yesterday, that has reached all-time highs at around 58. Now, what I noticed this morning is we actually touched 59.59. So we reached just over that $59.5 billion cap in terms of total value locked overnight, making it a new all-time high as well for the industry. And again, that's all the money that's wrapped around protocols and the networks, along with applications and throughout decentralized finance. So huge. And going back a year to date, we were just under $760 million. We had not yet crossed the billion mark as well. We're still about 45 days out from that exact year-to-date mark. So anyways, that is the quick rundown for you and what's happening in blockchain crypto today. I will be sure to cover more later today. So make sure you're following me on Twitter for today's news, and all news are covering around the industry as well. Check us out at LATOKEN.com to hear more on blockchain and crypto, along with joining us on VCTV here in about 9 minutes with investors to break all of this down, along with much more, including the world of tokenization and blockchain as a whole. With that, I'm your host, Kyle Ellicott. Big shout out again to the LATOKEN team and to Maria for making today's episode possible. And hello to all those as I see your comments coming through. Everyone have a great day and a great weekend. Talk soon.